Please be advised that this video contains some coarse language and mentions of suicide.
Hey guys, welcome. So much to get through. So get some popcorn, get something ready to enjoy this. But like I mentioned at the start, there's gonna be some coarse language, there's gonna be mentions of suicide, but because of one very amazing young man who I think you all know who I'm talking about here in Australia, but we'll get to him later, because he's had one of the most incredible 24 hours that any one of us would ever have. Man, he's special. So in this video, the young boy I'm going to talk to you about, Steven Universe, what the heck happened in the promo for the last 10 episodes ever of that show, and why Steven, I am so scared for him. Firefight Australia, how freaking awesome it was, and what's happened to the weather here since I last saw you. So play to get through, and also I might add a little bit of Houston Astros cheaters in the video, maybe, who knows. Let's get started. I also forgot to mention as well that I will be mentioning about my ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, because I think karma got to him. So anyway, let's get started. First, to a young man called Quaden Bayles. I hope I got that right. I really do hope I got that right. So why is he in the news? Well, that young man, he's like 9 years old, and I know what he was going through. So 36 hours ago here in Australia, his mum did a video of him. He's only 9 years old, and he's been bullied at school because he's got a condition like dwarf condition or something. It's very rare. I don't know the full details about it. It's the same problem that comedian Brian Williams has, but Brian Williams is very awesome, and so too is Quaden. Anyway, so the reason that little boy is in the news is because he wanted to, kill himself because of all the bullying that's been happening. And I know the feeling. I mean, I didn't want to take my own life, but to see the emotion that young man was going through, it really broke me. Now, if you got me on Twitter, there's a tweet I wrote, which I won't repeat because I don't want to get copyright infringements. But I was heartbroken. I really was. And can you believe that in just 36 hours, he's gone from a young man who he thought nothing was going to happen to now a young man who's got everyone around the world loving him. Football players in Australia, wrestlers in North America, Brian Williams, the comedian, he set up a GoFundMe page to get him, Quaden, to fly to Disneyland with his mum. The total was $10,000 American. Last time I checked, it was $186,000. Just shows you the power of the people is amazing. And also, Fiji Airways offered to pay Quaden's tickets. I know what he went through. I know what he's going through, and I was bullied a lot growing up myself. Like, first 4 years of primary school and then first year and a bit of high school. It was the hardest times of my life, and I mean, I wasn't as bad, I wasn't suicidal, but I know what he went through, and tomorrow night he's going to lead out the National Rugby League Indigenous All-Stars team onto Seabus Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. and then he'll hopefully go to Disneyland when the time is right, and then maybe go to a baseball game, maybe go to a WrestleMania in Tampa Bay. Everyone around the world has made a video or request or something that they would love to spend time with this incredible young man. It's brilliant, isn't it? The power of the people. It is unbelievable. And to the bullies out there who think that you will win by bullying someone, go to hell, because you'll never win. I had bullies attack me, but I proved them wrong. Secondly, let's talk about my ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Last weekend I snapped at him. Now why did I snap at him? Because he was being a jerk towards me. Sorry. A fuckhead. Because see, I'm on good terms with my ex-girlfriend. The problem is that when my friend, or well, supposedly friend, betrayed me during my relationship with Alex, my third ex-girlfriend. He betrayed me by her cheating on me. Now, I don't blame her now. I did before, but I don't blame her now because it was all his fault. So anyway, went to Logan last week, and he didn't come on the bus with us because he drove there, which I thought was very, very selfish. I mean. And then I just snapped at him, called him a snob. Which you can't blame me for saying because he was supposed to be with us, referees on the bus, from Ipswich to Logan, and yet he decided to drive there. I mean, he's not been a team player or anything, and then he got into trouble, but so did I, because I went on an outburst. But you can understand why. I mean, it's just unbelievable what he does. He's, no offense, but he's a fucking bastard. And the problem is that he won't apologise because he believes that he did nothing wrong. And yet he did. He betrayed my relationship with my ex-girlfriend. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Now, thirdly, all the fires in Australia are out, which is brilliant. Because since this last video, Sydney had its wettest summer in like 25 years. We've had our wettest rain event since 2017, I think it was. But yeah, we've had rain, we've had fires, we've had drought, we've had flooding, we've had heat waves, we've had unbelievable weather this summer, and summer ends here next weekend. So thank you for your concerns during the summer. It's been very, very appreciated. But summer's finally coming to an end next week, because this has been one of the worst summers I've ever seen. Not only that, it's been one of the wettest summers we've had for a while. So it's amazing how a rain event can change everything, which is amazing. I'll be right back. Now to Firefight Australia. Now, just to clarify, I got that shirt online. I did not go to the concert in Sydney because I've had to fly from Brisbane down to Sydney and then go like 20 minutes west. So, and I went for 10 hours, which, trust me, I would have loved to have been there. This was the sort of music concert that I wanted to go to. I don't like those R&B festivals because, I mean, I don't know, I don't understand it, but this was incredible. As I mentioned before about the fires, which was what has been described as the worst summer we've ever had. Last weekend, there was a 10-hour concert in Sydney at ANZ Stadium, the Olympic Stadium in Sydney. 75,000 people were there for the 10-hour marathon of music. And it just blew me away. I watched the whole thing, and it was magnificent. It's a shame that most overseas countries only got a 90-minute highlights package of it, because this went for 10 hours. You had the likes of Katie Lane, Michael Bublé, Queen and Adam Lambert, Greenspoon, Dale Braithwaite, Delta Goodrum, Guy Sebastian, Jessica Melboy, and others, like you read on the back of my on my shirt. The event raised nearly $10 million. So on average, they raised nearly $1 million per hour, which was a magnificent achievement. There's still going to be so much fundraising coming up with the fires, but this has been an incredible concert. It was incredible, and if you get to watch the whole 10 hours of it, you are in for one of the best times of your life, because it was amazing. I hope they do a DVD of it. That would be amazing. I would definitely buy it. It was brilliant. Now the baseball. Houston Astros, they're a pack of cheaters. I mean, in Major League Baseball, the commissioner should be fired. In fact, he can't fire himself. What I meant to say was he should resign. For people who don't understand what I'm saying, Houston Astros cheated 3 years ago. They only found out about this 2 or 3 weeks ago. The problem was that the commissioner of baseball said we are not stripping them of the title. They should have. There's been a precedent here in Australia before. In 2010, the National Rugby League stripped the Melbourne Storm of the 2007 and 2009 premierships and left them blank because they cheated the salary cap. So, for example, they had more money than they should have. So, for example, salary cap's $50 million. They were paying players like $70 million. So that's cheating the salary cap. They got stripped of their premierships and they played it for 0 competition points for the rest of the year. Now, why is that? Why am I comparing that to Houston? Well, Houston won a World Series while cheating. Tapping a garbage bin to tell the home batter, which was Houston, which pitch was coming from the opposition. Now, players have come out and said they don't like this. I'm so looking forward to opening day and the Astros getting pelted with fastballs in the ribs. It's a shame the St. Louis Cardinals aren't playing them this year, because I'll tell you what, if I was Jack Flaherty or Carlos Martinez, I would have threw one at someone's head. But it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see what happens this year in baseball, because the only person I have respect for in that Houston Astros team is Dusty Baker, the manager, because he wasn't part of it. He's only there because the manager who won the World Series got fired. It's going to be fascinating. Lastly tonight, Steven Universe. Fuck. If you haven't seen the promo for Steven Universe Future, I just don't know what you're missing out on. And secondly, you should be scared for Steven. Like I am. Apparently, Zach Callison said in, I think it was a comic convention, that this was, in the last 10 episodes that are coming up on Steven Universe Future, this was the most dramatic, torturous, heartbreaking, and dramatic scenes he has ever done in voice acting. By the way, we miss you, Zach. We really do. But poor Steven, he's suffering through a lot. And it's going to be absolutely incredible to see what actually happens to him. But at the same time, I'm worried that Steven is just having these nightmares. Not only nightmares, but these episodes where he just has bad stuff coming up, like bad stuff in his mind, mental health problems, post-traumatic stress. That's what I was trying to say. But at the same time, when this show ends, that's the end of my era of legendary cartoons. 2013 Futurama ended. 18 Adventure Time. 19 Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And now, April here in Australia, Steven Universe Future. And last year, Steven Universe itself. We're now entering an era where I may not find another cartoon to watch, because there's not much on. I don't like Teen Titans Go, and there's some other shows that I don't understand. So until I find one that I'm satisfied with, that's it. Which is sad, but trust me, I'll still continue to watch these cartoons, even Pokemon. But I mean, think about it. 3 brilliant shows have ended in the last 2 years. Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And add Futurama to that list of shows that ended last decade. It's sad, but at the same time, it's going to be a brilliant last 10 episodes of Steven Universe Future. One wish, can Connie please kiss Steven? That might make him feel better. I hope. Thank you very much for watching tonight. It's been a dramatic last couple of weeks here. I'll keep us all posted on what's going on. Steven Universe Future. That's going to be unbelievable. Steven needs help. I'm scared for him because I'm worried that he could die, or he could hurt himself, or he could end up in a hospital, or he could end up in a mental hospital. So it's going to be incredible to watch it. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. I'm falling asleep, but I've survived. And I'm going to save this up soon too. Oh, and refereeing just started a new season. I've got a game coming up later, and I'm enjoying it. But of course I'll miss a month because of my operation coming up. So much happening. Also, I'm a groomsman coming up at a wedding in October. And my 10-year high school reunion is going to happen. My 10-year reunion for my high school graduation is going to happen this year as well. So, a lot is happening. And I'll keep us all posted. See you guys.